Today we are checking out the Digitech GSP1101. As you beautiful ladies may know, I'm a big fan of modeling units, and yeah, my favorite one is the XFX3. Also, I like the Quad Cortex, Neuro GSP Quad Cortex a lot. And as I said in many videos before, the first modeling unit which I was satisfied with the sound was the XFX Mark I when it came out. And I think the main reason for the XFX1 being that great is that it was the first unit which could load third-party impulse response, because most modeling units which I played until then, the impulse response was the weak point, so the cap simulation. And as in real life, the cap makes in my opinion, the biggest difference of the sound. So you could load your own cap impulse responses. That is, yeah, the way to the best sound with the modeling unit, in my opinion. And there's one modeling unit which, of course, today's modeling units, they are capable to load third-party IRs, but there was one back in the day which was the Digitech GSP1101, which was also able to load third-party IRs. Not with the stock firmware, but you can make an upgrade with I think it was a beta firmware, which I installed, and then yeah, I could load third-party IRs. And I opened the editor here, and the reason why I like this Digitech GSP1101 a lot is because of the effects quality. Because as you may know, the fractal audio product effects quality is spot on, even with the XFX Mark I, but it was very expensive. And these Digitech GSP1101 you can get quite cheap, especially on the used market. But it comes with effects, with a Lexicon Reverb and also TC Electronics chorus. They sound spot on, and in my opinion they sound better than the effects in the, for example, the newer GSP Quad Cortex. So this is my chorus lead sound with the Digitech. By the way, I'm playing this Harley Benton Fusion with what is it? Tone Rider Generator. Everything else is stock. And yeah, let's take a look at the patch. Here you have the editor. And yeah, you have different sections here. You can see the compressor wah section, which is disengaged now, and you can see here by these lights. You have a distortion pedal. I'm currently using the 808 together with a PV5152 amp model. And I'm using user cap 3, which is an Ownhammer IR Mesa V30. But check these out, they sound kick-ass. It's my go-to IR now at the moment. And yeah, noise gate. If I disengage it, quite noisy, but it's working very well. It doesn't cut off anything you want to hear. There's a parametric EQ, which is currently disengage. Engage it. It's a 3-band EQ. You can adjust the bandwidth here. Not that flexible, which is maybe a weak point. But if you got the right IR, you don't need it. You can see now. You don't have that much. Knobs here to adjust the sound, but yeah, I'm quite comfortable with this sound, and to be honest, if I like a sound I don't need to tweak it anymore. And yeah, of course you have a delay block and a reverb block, which are both engaged now. As you can see here, you can choose from these different delays and also from different reverbs. As I said before, you have the lexicons here. And yeah, as far as the amp models are concerned, you have this shitload of amps. Quite a lot. And also, yeah, quite a lot of distortion pedals. Also, you have the ability to use a parametric EQ to boost your amp, front of the amp. So it's pre-gain equalization. Please check out my video about that. It's very important to boost your amp with some certain frequencies to get a tight high gain tone. And yeah, we have 3 compressors here and a loop. And also here in the effects block, you have all effects that you need. As I said, the TC chorus and the Boss CE chorus pedal and some other choruses. It has a intelligent pitch shifting effect. And you can also choose if you want to use the effects in front of the amp or after the amp. Currently I'm using the TC electronics to make it a little bit of a wider sound. If you listen in stereo, you can hear it. If I disengage it, by the way, this effects unit is of course MIDI controllable, and it also has, I think, some outputs to engage or change your amp channels with a usual conventional cable, which is also very helpful. And yeah, let's check out some other sounds. So this is my solo sound without the TC chorus. Let's check out another boost pedal, the Screamer. And what else? Let's check out some other reverbs. So, what is this? A little bit of a shorter reverb. Plate, Lexicon Studio. The thing with the reverb is you have to adjust the level. The decay is not that important, but the level, which is considering or changing the mix between dry signal and reverb, ambience. Also nice. It's a little subtle, I think. This might be good for a recording, I think. Gives you a little bit of a room reflection. But when playing on my own, I like the hall. And let's check out some other overdrives, maybe the SD. And I always engage the drive here. But what I really liked is the choruses. As you heard, I was using the TC chorus, but the C chorus. And which one was the one I used? The multi-chorus I like. A little bit too much gain, I think. And let's check out some uni vibe. What is this? I made this song with a JCM 800, I think. In my opinion, they nailed the characteristics of these amps, especially of these Marshall amps. dual rectifier with an 808 pedal. As you may know, the dual rectifier has this high-end sizzle and this huge low end, and you have to tighten the amp with an overdrive, which I did here, and it definitely has this sizzle and the huge low end, which the dual rectifier, the real amp, has. But I think the sizzle sounds a little bit artificial here. Check out the other rectifier, triple rectifier here. It's switching to the stock IR, but I'm using the User Cap 3, which is the Ownhammer I used before. It's way too much gain, I think. Okay. Turn off the parametric EQ. What else do we have? Let's check out the Plexi. Okay, the thing with the Plexis is you have to get the gain somewhere. Usually I would crank the master volume, but I don't have a master volume here in this amp model. Set to 0. Okay, wrong cabinet. Check out the lead model. Let's reduce some of the low end. I think I will reduce something around the 800 Hertz here. Might be too much. What's with the highs? Check out the screamer with this. It's not enough gain for my taste, so I will use a distortion pedal. Maybe the Boss distortion here. That might be too much. too harsh for me. I think the modified tube screamer was best. Yeah, I have to play around with this to get a good sound, but to be honest, I like the 6505 sound that much. So let's play a little bit around with that. Let's try out some other effects. Maybe a phaser. Phaser you have to set in front of the amp usually. We have some other phaser models here, the MXR. What else? Rotary. Let's reduce some of the gain here. Maybe we need a clean amp for that sound. Well, Tweed Deluxe. Wow. Not totally clean. I think the rotary effect sounds very nice here too. But of course, we are here for the high gain tones. So let's check out some other high gain amps here. What else do we have? I think I like the Soldano also a lot. So let's check out this model. the thing with the 808, or the difference between the 808 and the modified tube screamer here, is that the modified pedal, it's boosting a wider frequency range, so especially more bass and high-end frequencies, which pushes your amp into the saturation more easily, but also it tends to get floppy. Because usually, especially with high gain amps, you just want to boost the mids and not such a wide frequency range. So I recommend to try out which fits best to your amp. For example, I like here the 808. It gives you a tight high gain tone. If I use the modified tube screamer, the bass gets a little bit flubby and also the high end gets a little bit hard. It's still okay here, but for some amps it's maybe better to use the modified tube screamer, especially for amps which don't have that much gain. But this Soldano has a lot of gain, I think. Also, you can reduce the gain here a little bit and then try out to get the gain from the pedal. Oh, that sounds nice. So the thing with the gain setting and the amp and also the pedal is you have to adjust both to fit and work together. And yeah, that is sometimes difficult, but I recommend to start out with the amp and then raise the gain, not too much, only as much as you like the sound, as you still like the sound. But if the amp by itself starts to get floppy or harsh, then you should reduce the gain immediately and get some more level or drive out of the amp pedal, the pedal block. So yeah, I like the sound, so I will save it. Soldano. Number 10. And there you have it. I hope this helps you to get a little bit of an insight about this GSP1101. It's great effects, great amp tones, and yeah, you can get this thing cheap, but definitely recommend to use the better firmware, and then you can load your own impulse responses. And yeah, so if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, see you soon, bye.